Hey, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Quarbit, and I'll be your host today for Europa Universalis 4. Welcome back to episode 76 of our Golden Century run / World Conquest of Spain, where I think it was last episode where we gave a ridiculous amount of overextension to our subject, because I just didn't want to quarter it myself. Now, in this episode, we're going to be going to war with Russia in theory, but I also want to give I kind of want to give allying the rest of the electors a shot, because that would let me dismantle the HRE early, which definitely makes things a lot easier for me. So, why don't we just go ahead and do that then? I think I'll only need, if my game would like to start up, I think I'll only need around 300,000 men for Russia, so the rest can stay here and deal with the rebels. Let me just make sure I actually do set up the rebels stomping around these areas. So I don't think I've actually done that yet. It's going to be quite a lot of it, so let's make sure we do it right. These guys can take care of whatever's going to happen around here, which is going to be a couple of tags, but not too many, hopefully. And this stack is also going to deal with something, maybe. I mean, do we have unrest around here? We do a little bit right here. I might keep them... might keep them here so they can deal with that. But they're not going to need their leader, so... I should definitely bring that leader over to here. That is a 554. 5543. So it's that guy. This guy's going to come up as well, and we're going to have these stacks to deal with Russia, I think. I think that was sort of the plan. We're going to have to wait for that to be done, of course, for that truce, and in the meantime, I wanted to try allying some more electors, which would happen to be Mainz. Right now it says no, but I'm going to try my best to influence him a whole bunch by having him, influenced. Same thing with the next nation, which would be Verden. Already influencing him, great. Back influence. And send gifts, and then I just need to get them to... well, something closer. Minus 81, minus 74. Yeah, it's not so bad. As long as I keep improving relations, they should be okay. We send a gift to him. To Verden, and a gift to... Mainz and Berg. Don't want that, but I do want these alliances here. So, send a gift for Mainz. For Verden as well, I think. Nope, for Berg. That's the one. Okay, how are we doing so far? He is upset because I'm allied to the Palatinate. Yeah, they aren't very fond of me. Well, once the neutral attitude goes away, we might be able to fix that, actually. Maybe. It's a possibility. I am losing a lot of Diplo per month doing this, so I kind of want to make sure it's quick. What else can I do here? I've influenced them. I've given them gifts. I can give them each subsidies for an extra 15. I can improve relations. I can guarantee. What else? Let's see. So, Mainz. I don't want to royal marry anyone, honestly, but I will if I have to, because it's just one prestige to break it. So it's not the end of the world. If anyone would royal marry me, then of course I'll do it. But not Mainz, not Verden. Berg, maybe. No, Berg might. They might, actually. That improved relations is rather fast. Let's give them some subsidies. So to get something happening in 1 month, making that 15, that would be 15 times 12. which is at least 144. I'm going with 160 opinion each year. Let's go with 200 opinion each year, just to make that safe. So that'll be done in 1 month. So that was Fadden, I believe. And then we have Mainz. Get them up to 200 per year, just to make that go extra fast. And Berg. Give him something up to 200 per year. And that means in 1 month it should be completely fixed, or it should give 15 for each of those. Here we go. I think that was 15 each. Yeah. Yup, and yup. Now they still wouldn't like me enough to actually make some ally with Brunswick. That's a problem. I could unally Brunswick, and then re-ally Brunswick after. That would make them a little upset for a while, but maybe that would work. Legitimacy's... I could use a little bit of legitimacy just to make sure it doesn't drop down below, but it's not doing so poorly right now. Do I have a Diplo rep guy I could grab? Because that would be helpful. My current Diplo rep is 8. Because my overextension is preventing me from... yeah, getting my full capacity. I could maybe get up to... 10? Maybe. Yeah, it's really just Brunswick that's giving that minus amount. Still, it might be fixable, so... I'm not going to cancel subsidies until I've allied all of them, because I think canceling subsidies does decrease opinion, but I'm not entirely sure about that. So I'm going to keep these guys improved and happy for a little while longer. Now what's your issue? AE, improve relations. Did I influence you? I did influence you. I can insult their rivals, of course. That's also a thing I can do. So, Berg, if you'd like me to insult your rival, which one would that be? Frankfurt, who is not an elector, so I can insult Frankfurt. To make Berg like me. And Mainz also doesn't like Frankfurt, so that works. And you don't like Hamburg. So I can insult him. Are there any overlaps here? The Palatinate, so I can't do that. Aachen, I've already done the Frankfurt, and just Hamburg. Okay, let's do that. Improve relations. Maybe he'll ally me without that? No, okay. No, he will, because now that we're positive, he loves me. Because he's actually afraid of me. So it's not that he like actually likes me, but he's afraid of me, so... that's gonna work out either way. You know what? I'll take it. Being afraid and loving me, yeah, it all just works out the same way anyway. Basically the same thing. Let's drop this guy off in Rio Grande, and let's turn our attention back to Europe, where I'm gonna ally this guy over here. Fadden. And Mainz. And my Diplo's gonna hate me, but whatever. How much longer can I actually have that go on? Not very long at all. Might focus Diplo right now. Just temporarily. And then in like 10 years I'll turn it back to admin. And then we have Berg, who actually would also ally me. Hey, there you go. There you go. Now I just need to control Wien, and we're good to go. So I just need to wait, declare on Russia, and I think we're solid. Declare on Russia. Need to bomb rush Wien, and then we are good to go. Huh. Well, okay, if it's that easy, then I'll do it. You guys are going to deal with the unrest that's in these areas. You're going to deal with the unrest in this area. You guys are already dealing with these parts, which are currently okay. Okay. That looks good to me. And these guys need to group up. You need to group up. This guy is not a full stack. I think we got some parts of him killed, actually, which is not good. So let's move you over here. You have 2 extra cannons. How do you have 2 extra cannons? Whose cannons did you steal? Huh. No one's, apparently. Okay. Just 2 extra cannons for some reason. Cool. I don't know where those came from, but they're gone now, and they're not coming back, so... Oh well. These guys are gonna move up into here as well. And I don't want your... royal marriages. In fact, if I could stop subsidizing you... okay, it actually doesn't make them hate you. Okay, that's good. That's good stuff. Cancel those subsidies, and cancel the subsidies on bag over here. Okay, cool. And now we wait. I have all of my allies in Europe ready to help me destroy this HRE. I'm ready. So, truce with Russia is going to be up in about, what's that, 2 months or something? And I don't like how this revolution is starting to spread. Makes me particularly uncomfortable. Because that's going to hurt my, well, not much, my manpower, I guess. If nothing else, it's going to hurt a little bit. Truce with Japan as well, that's done. I'll declare on them once I'm at war with Russia, actually. Because once I'm at war with Russia, I no longer have to... What was it? Once I'm at war with Russia... Okay, I don't need to be at peace is what I'm saying, yeah. Actually, no, when I finish the war with Russia, I need to be at peace. So I can hand off land to my subject. So I do need to be at peace, just... not yet. So, I guess we have to wait until the first of the month, because for some reason I still had a truce with Russia, which is kind of weird. But let's begin. War with Russia. A lot of these guys aren't going to have generals, it is what it is. Let's have you guys go for forts. So you're going for that fort. There are a lot of forts over here, actually. 1, 4, 5. 5 forts. Okay. Well, this guy needs to go straight towards Wien, and he's also going to get a general. For some reason, we're only 2 over instead of the 3 that we usually are. Let's have this guy, the 4232. That's a merc, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay. Who doesn't need his stack? So what are you doing? Pretty much nothing here. Just, like, stand here, then. What isn't a merc stack? That doesn't need his general. I don't even know, honestly. Pretty much everyone needs their general. Well, good luck, buddy. You're going in without a general. You're going in anyway. Now, all of these should maybe be dealt with, I think. Coast of Namibia. Have you really been stealing trade all the way out here, Russia? Really? Was that such a good idea? Speaking of amazing high IQ ideas, Austria, you really should have run away, man. This Neapolitan stack is going to clap you. Yeah, it's not going to turn out well for them. These guys are grouping up, you guys are going there, and it's time to siege down Russia, which is always a fun event. Now, what we really want to do is start by beating up his armies. I don't know which one I want. I don't really force march that much, but I guess I'll make it free. Sure. I don't care about my merchant power in Peru, or sorry, what was that, Panama or something? Yeah, that doesn't matter to me. And what matters to me is this. This is a lot of rebels, a lot of unrest that's going to be here for a while. Now, you can try to get rid of some of these. I don't know if he's going to. Yeah, he's going to give it a shot somewhere. You're gonna deal with those, you're gonna deal with these, and maybe all of these. I'll have this guy loop back around, actually, and deal with this and, but these two. And I think that was the capital gone immediately. Sorry, not the capital, but, Yaroslavel. Alright, I just need to bomb rush the capital. And take that down immediately. Are we good? Yes, just need to take that capital. Okay. Easy peasy. So even as hegemon, it's really not that bad to have to ally every elector and then just go for it. It really isn't so bad. What's a pain though, some of this stuff. Am I taking land in this war? Well, I'm not coring any of it, so no, I'll take the national unrest. That'll be super useful. The two things I really want... Actually, this tolerance of heretics, tolerance of heathens, the whole thing is great, actually. Yeah, the tolerance of heathens is going to make it much easier to control unrest before we convert it, so that's going to be cool. And we are blasting Napoleonic warfare onto this fort, so it's going to fall pretty quick. Wonder where all of Russia's men are. Ah, over here, okay. We don't have anyone in that general vicinity. Once this guy is done beating up these troops, he can definitely turn his attention over to here. We need to move somewhere into Russia. Sweden's beating up, or building up troops. You guys can go into there. We're just going to casually barrage that, just to make it go faster. Native Uprising. Yeah, I actually did decide to just slap this one down, because there's an achievement for having the provinces of Hihi, Haha, and Lolland, I think. Yeah, that's an achievement, and I kind of wanted to grab that, because what other chance am I going to have other than a world conquest? It's basically right in front of me. So I decided to colonize that. I could also grab a spy network in Austria. Oh, so close. We're getting there, though. Definitely getting there. And in this case, I can actually strip Austria of all of his allies, because none of them matter anymore. Literally not one matters. So we can do that easy. Revolutionary ideas spread. Yeah, I hate that. Once they spread throughout Mantua, Mantua's gonna become the revolutionary target, because I've killed off so many great powers that, you know, the bar is set pretty low at this point. So, once Mantua becomes a great power, or sorry, once they go revolutionary, then I get the CB to just slap them and tell them no. And then they'll just have to comply and be like, damn, you're right, that was a bad idea. You know, with a little more warfare somewhere in between there. But that's the general gist of it. So you're done slapping those guys. You should be going... Why are you not... Okay, you should be over there, if nothing else. Come on, do something. Alright. Did we take Wien yet? Nope. Come on, this month? Oh, it's not gonna make it easy for me, is it? No, that would be too convenient to have it on a 50... What was that, like 56 or something? I don't know. That'd be way too convenient. Oh, I can construct the Suez Canal. We're doing a bunch of interesting stuff today, huh? Sure. I'll build it. Not that it really matters at this point, but I'll do it anyway. Now what's interesting is, while I do want to give land to my subject over here, I kind of don't want to give him the forts. The occupation value of the forts is actually rather large compared to every other province, even if it has like similar dev. So I kinda just want to take stuff that isn't a fort, snake around all the forts, and then I can occupy forts, which means I don't have to carpet siege Asia as much, because I get more war score from forts. That's kind of what I'm feeling. I don't know. We'll see. Something along those lines. Finished that siege. cool, cool. I mean, all the forts in Russia don't appear to be... Well, there's still like 3 left. I mean, we can wait until we truly see. But hey, would you look at that? Wien happens to be captured. Oh, ha. Would you look at that? What a nice button there is there. Fascinating. What an interesting button exists there. Don't mind if I just press that, do you? And there goes the HRE, finally put out of its misery. No reforms for the past 300 years. It was bound to happen at some point. The poor, sick, old empire of Europe. And now it's gone, which means basically this has just been finished. Yeah, it just makes our lives a little bit easier, or my life, I guess. So, Golden Century looks pretty imminent in the next 40 years or so. The achievement, that is. I don't know when this world conquest is gonna be over. I'm kind of feeling the tedium at this point, aren't I? But, no, I'm sure we'll be able to finish it before, like, 1800 or something. I don't know. Something along those lines, maybe. Possibly. Here, let's help these guys out a little. Alright, so, Austria can actually leave now. I didn't really want anything from them. I just want them to stop being allied to like 600 different nations. And now that you're no longer an empire, you're gonna lose like one of your relationship slots, I think. I don't know. So maybe you're wasting Diplo like this? I have no idea. But what I do know is that this guy, this dude, has like 7 alliances. 8 alliances. Damn. That's the most Austrian thing I've ever seen in my life. 8 whole alliances. This guy. Absolute mad lad. Alright. Well, I'm gonna get rid of all of those. And speaking of alliances, yeah, sorry guys, I actually don't care about you anymore. I used you for one purpose, I'm sorry. But you were literally used. So dissolve that alliance. What else do we have here? What did we pick up? Picked up the Livonians. Let's wait a few days. We picked up... Oh yeah, I lost Catholic Empire too. Feels bad, man. Because there is no empire anymore. But anyway. Brunswick and Mainz. Yeah, they were used for a single purpose, and that purpose has been fulfilled, so... Now they get to wait patiently to be conquered in like 30 years, or maybe 40 years or something. Have fun. Let's go after those guys. We're going to slap those guys. We're at 37%. That's not very much. It really is just a bunch of carpet sieging. And for some reason, Russia has 300,000 men, and no one knows where they are. Like, I don't know where they are. Are they over here? No. Are they over here? Nope. Not over here either. No one knows where Russia's men are. For all we know, they never existed in the first place. Possible. Man, sometimes I question the decision-making of my own, rebel-crushing AI, because this has got to be the dumbest thing I've ever seen. It has to be. There's nothing else to describe how dumb that is. Anyway. You guys can actually go into here for Landshut. Gonna get rid of that. You guys can go down there. Alright. 79%. Hey, all we gotta do is wait like a month or two, and Austria will lose all of their alliances. Unfortunately, Poland's probably going to be a lot more aggressive in the HRE these days. Oh, sorry. I say HRE, but I mean, there isn't one anymore. They're gonna be more aggressive in Germany now, because there is no HRE stopping them. So, basically, Austria is also going to be a reconquest or something like that. Once I PU them. Do I even want to PU Austria at this point? That's like a good question. I just need to own all of Austria, so technically I don't have to. I was really thinking, like, I would probably just want to make a client state. I could PU Austria, or I could make a client state, which allows me to give them more, provinces, right? I don't know. I might PU them just because it's like symbolic or something. Something like that. Anyway, they can leave. They don't need to be here anymore. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. I don't need your money either. I just want all of your alliances to be gone. And sure, war reps. There we go. Have fun, Austria. You're gonna love having no responsibilities as an emperor. Not that you were really doing them well anyways. I mean, look how much land I took from the Netherlands, but, you know, regardless of that. Now we're gonna finish up Russia. Don't know if that's gonna be a today thing. That might be a tomorrow thing. Maybe. But I also need to declare war on Japan, so how about I bring these guys and bring them down here, because I'm just gonna do that. They have 44,000 men. Where are my boats? I need, like... yeah, these boats. Send them up into here. I'll take care of the rest of that. I'll also declare war on Cochin at the same time, because I really don't want Russia to, like, intervene in the stuff I'm trying to do here. So... yeah, let's send these guys... let's send you up into here. I'll declare war on Xi. Or Cochin, doesn't matter which one, I'll just co-belligerent the other one. So, I'll wait for that guy to move up into there. Also grab this, maybe? No, legitimacy's now fine these days, so no problem. I also built a bunch of heavies. Built these heavies because the Netherlands have like a really, really scary heavy fleet. They have 300 ships, you know, just Netherlands things. Just Dutch things, having a disgusting number of heavies. I mean, come on, man. 77 heavies. They think they're gonna beat me? Nah. So I decided to build like 100 more or something. I don't know. I think it was 100 more. Just to flex on them a little. I found part of the army. It's not much, though. These guys are in here. I can declare war on Japan. Why don't I? Why don't I just declare war on Japan? Then all the boats are done, so let's grab these guys. Good lord, that's a lot of boats. And let's have them group up in here. Okay. Looks like Sweden is taking things into their own hands, but it's not a very good idea in this case. Sure, mill access, that's cool. Now my Diplo is, surprise, surprise, evening out at 0. That's actually pretty good. So when is he being annexed, actually? July of 39, that's actually earlier than we expected. It was originally going to be of... it was going to be in the middle of 1740, so... there we go, it's a little bit faster. That's something, really. Not much, but it's something. And sometimes these stacks... sometimes this rebel crushing makes me a little sad. Because it doesn't work the way I want it to. Oh, that did something weird. There we go. Alright, cool. Well, we're kind of out of time for today. A couple of eventful things happened here. We started building the Suez Canal. We destroyed the HRE, you know, that's the big one for sure. And hopefully next episode we're going to declare war on Cochin, take all of his cores. We're going to beat up Japan, And we're gonna finish off the war with Russia to give all of the land I take over here to my client state. But for now, this is Quarbit signing off, hoping you enjoyed the episode, and as always, have a fantastic day. I'd like to give a quick thank you to all of the patrons you see up on screen here for the month of December. Particularly those starting in the general tier. We have Quiet Guy, Brennan Arsenault, Brandon Greenhagen, Torvald, Farron, Brumant, and Natsuki. In the Prince tier we have Snowraven, Rockbox 2020, and TFLJ Martis. In the King tier we have Chewy Shoot and Quarbite, and in the Conqueror of Worlds tier we have The Watcher. Thank you guys so much for your pledges, it really does mean a lot to me.